Welcome. In this video I'll be going over why I think we're entering into what's called a bear market. I'll be talking about what it means, what's causing it. Also at the end of the video I'll be going over the recent comics that will be dropping tomorrow, and also talking about a recent giveaway that's happened for the next 12 days. So first of all, I'm going to just describe what I mean by a bear market. So a bear market happens when people in the marketplace are selling things quickly, try and get some gems as quick as possible. This is happening just now because people know there's upcoming drops, potentially 14 drops over the next 2 weeks, and that means people are trying to get the gems from the existing collectibles, sell them at a high just now or as quickly as they can for a price, for hopes of picking up stuff from the drops, making a few gems on those drops themselves when they sell them back, and then rebuying more collectibles that were sold at the end of this for a lower price what was sold at. Obviously not everyone can do that, so people get kind of caught out, either lose out on those collectibles or have to buy back at a higher price. This is also coming about because people do not want to put in more cash just now. A lot of people have crypto, but at the moment the only way to really get cash into the app is through bank cards, PayPal, credit cards, etc., which a lot of people don't want to do at this time. That's what a bear market is. What's really causing it though, as I've talked in the intro there, is this upcoming 12 days of VEVE. So it's actually started today. As you can see, it's 35 plus giveaway, I'll talk about in a second, but the 12 plus drops over 12 days really has people trying to get as many gems as possible in anticipation of the drops coming up. People think these drops will be very popular, a lot of speculation, but nothing really confirmed just now. I've been joining out some of the Twitter spaces, joining out in the Discord and various Clubhouse chats that have been going on, as well as joining in VEVE Vault's live streams, etc. So no confirmed details as yet what these drops will be. There's a lot of speculation, hype, giving away to people selling collectibles at full price. People try to undercut each other and try and get those gems in anticipation of these drops. So what I will talk about here is the opportunity you have in the marketplace. If you are sitting on a few gems just now, now's the time to really be starting focusing on the marketplace when it things you kind of pick up cheap. I suspect we're not at the end of this bear market, just at the beginning. I do think, particularly over the next 12 days, as this happens, the giveaways and the drops, that the people will be undercutting them, the marketplace values for some existing collectibles. So keep an eye on the market and set yourself a kind of target in terms of value of gems and collectibles you're after. I myself will be looking after going for Season 1 collectibles, particularly first appearances, and really it's an opportunity to kind of buy when things are low and keep and either hold for the long term or sell when things pick up. Probably after these 12 days, probably after Christmas, to be honest, depending what happens going forward. There's also things to bear in mind here. If you are sitting on some collectibles, really decide just now if you want to sell just now or wait till at least another 12-13 days just now. If you sell any existing collectibles from existing drops just now in the next 12 days, you're potentially losing out on a lot of gems compared to if you had to wait. So not financial advice, it's my own opinion based on reviewing previous dips and bear markets and analysing some of the quick data we've got available to ourselves just now of day one. So I've talked about a bit of a bear market. I'm going to just quickly talk now about this 12 days of VEVE. Not a huge amount has been discussed, it's all been on Twitter and Discord here. I've kind of talked about the different drops that could be happening, but no details as yet. There is a website here, veve.me/giveaways. I'll show you that quickly just now. So I've basically, you sign up, put in your details, put in your username for VEVE, spin a wheel and you got a chance to win a collectible or two. Very low chance at actually winning. There's things you can do, you can see on screen here just now, that you can increase the number of spins, but you are only allowed to spin once every 12 hours, and you can only win once as well. It's tied to your VEVE username. If you do anything that tries to circumvent that, you potentially could get banned from the competition and lose anything you do win. So a very small chance of winning. I will be keeping future spins throughout the 2 weeks, 12 days, sorry. But I'll be able to see what kind of drops are going for. We will be adding to the list of drops available as well when you just click spin the wheel. It does it for you there. So nothing particularly exciting in terms of the drops itself, or sorry, nothing particularly exciting. Nothing particularly exciting in terms of the actual giveaways just now. Not a huge amount particular interest, but it's always nice to win something. There's not much detail going on Twitter in terms of what's happening next, so it is just a case of keep an eye on channels like this, keep an eye on channels like VEVE Vision and VEVE Vault, look at Twitter, look at Discord, etc. So moving on, one of the things I would bring to people's attention is the upcoming Marvel Digital Comics drop, Astonishing X-Men #1. Typical comic drop, 30,000 editions, common through to secret rare. I like all the covers, particularly like the one with Wolverine and the common cover here with just his Wolverine's claws. A secret rare one is quite cool with redesigned X-Men line up here. Just quickly scroll through editions, just kind of common stuff, but what I'd bring people's attention to is the common has actually been selling more than the actual uncommon. And looking at this here, I particularly do like this cover, so I will be going for a drop myself. Always recommend, if you have the 7 gems, to go for a drop, because even if you get the common or uncommon, you're at least making that money back, if not more. Now the interesting thing, we see how the market responds to this, because as I mentioned, the bear market, kind of gem crush, where people are trying to cash out their collectibles and comics for gems, might mean the prices you normally get are reduced for your commons and various editions of this comic. So again, what I'll be doing is anything I get, I'll be holding until after these 12 days when the market's kind of hopefully recovered and it's not so much of a gem squeeze or gem crash just now. So my thoughts going forward would be, I've done all my selling I'm going to be doing. I've stocked up as many gems as possible. I've identified a couple of key collectibles, first appearances I want to pick up myself, and now it's a case of just waiting to see if anything catches my eye in terms of low cost collectibles. But we'll be waiting to see what drops actually announced and come forth over the next 12 days. I'll be trying to pick up those drops with the gems I've got, potentially looking to kind of fit me a quick profit or hold on to them for a bit longer term. And at the end of this 12 days, I'll be looking at the market trying to pick up some really cheap collectibles and then hold them till they're either well up in terms of price, or I feel like I need to sell to get the gems back again. I will also be doing something a bit different this time. I will be going for trying to get 2 of each collectible, that way I can hold one and fit one when I've got that opportunity to make some profits. So if you do enjoy this kind of content, I do kind of spend my time going over Twitter, Discord, other YouTube channels and videos, and just kind of distill it down and kind of just share my very, very high level thoughts, tips, etc. But if you do like it, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It helps other people find this channel and promote it. And do hit the like button, it lets me know that people enjoy this. In the comments below, let me know what you think the 12 days of VEVE could be, what drops you'd like to see, and what you'll be doing, what's your plans for going forward for the market and for gems. Please do consider checking this video here. It's been very popular on the channel, or you could check this video out here. It's just out and I'm sure you'll love it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.